Hello everyone, Miguel here with another AI tutorial. Now in this video we are going to look at the famous AI video editing tool, the CapCut. So how CapCut works is what we are going to look at. And to start with, you have to sign up and have an account with CapCut. You might have seen this app on TikTok, on most of the videos. It leaves a watermark just in the bottom left corner. So what does this app do? What does CapCut do for you? Well, first of all, it helps you do video editing, whether you are just a professional, a creative professional, student, or a small business owner doing the work for yourself, or even agent staff. If you are an agency and you want to do some work for yourself, for your videos, or for your clients, this tool can help you out. So the first thing you need to do is select the role that you're going to play while using the CapCut tool. So for me, in this case, I think I'm going to choose full-time social media creator. Let's go with full-time social media creator. Next, you choose the goal of signing up for this tool, the goal of creating the content. What's the goal of your content? Mostly is for growing following on the social media channels, and maybe it's brand awareness, and also work on video projects and product promotion sometimes. Okay, so click on next, and lastly here, this last part is for choosing the type of videos that we are going to be creating with CapCut. So it might, as I said earlier, it might be you might be a professional creating videos for maybe entertainment for your YouTube channel, or a gamer, even gamers. So what type of videos are you going to be creating with CapCut? For me, mostly it's going to be tutorials and education. But you can see we have other options here like games and daily vlog and entertainment. Let's go with the video with tutorial, education, and video ads, marketing videos, because I'm going to be creating some marketing videos for maybe clients or for myself for promoting my courses. And by the way, if you know about there's a tool called Canva. It also has AI features, introduced actually 10 AI features recently. So if you know Canva and you want to learn more about Canva, check out my free course on Udemy. You already know Udemy. It has been being advertised on DSTV, UDEMY. You find my free course there. Or you can also check out mugabeimran.com, or you can find the videos, the videos for Canva on this YouTube channel. That's a side promo for my free course. Let's move on here with AI. And if you want to learn more about AI, be sure to check out the videos on this channel or my website, mugabeimran.com. Alright, so we are in CapCut, and this is the dashboard, almost like Canva, the tool I was just talking about. So you can resize videos, you can remove background from images, you can add captions. Well, auto captions are coming soon, but you can create captions from your own content if you have the script. Okay, so we have some cool templates right here for your TikTok videos, for your Instagram reels, Facebook reels, and you can see the different sizes up here from the create projects. You can search from blank canvas or from hundreds of templates right here. So you can create LinkedIn ads, Facebook videos, Instagram stories, TikTok ads, YouTube ads, all that good stuff right from CapCut. Some other cool stuff that you might want to check out in CapCut are the video effects and filters, right? And some other tools here like text to speech and transcribe video to text, which actually gives you a transcript from your video. So we have already seen what you can create with CapCut, TikTok videos, Instagram videos. And if you want to learn more about CapCut, they have a resources link right here, resources page, where you can find all the tutorials and videos that you might need. Now, as I said, you might have seen CapCut, or you might have tried it on your mobile phone or on your computer if you use desktop mostly like me. But these are the two options available: download for Windows or for your mobile app. I will start with I will download the Windows maybe later. So if you want to download the Windows, you simply click on this link right here. The CapCut software will download. You can install it and start using it. Well, for me, I think mostly it's the same thing, using it on the web or using it while you have downloaded it. So let's continue with the web version. I mentioned earlier about the templates that you can use, and so maybe what I haven't mentioned is the 1 GB space. Now, compared to Canva, it gives you I think 5 GB for free space, and for storing your projects and your images and some other materials. Now you can also create themes or workspaces. This one is called a theme space. If you know how to use Canva, I think this tool will be easier for you to understand how to use. So this is where you add a team member. I will skip that for now. So this button is where you're going to be creating new designs. For example, if you want to start afresh, simply click on that button, and this takes you to the editor or the CapCut editor. So the first thing you'll notice is you can drag and drop your images or your photos or videos right here. You can also import from Google Drive or from Dropbox. Okay, so that's the first thing you notice at the top. Next, you notice you have the preview area or the working area. This is where you see what you're working on. Next, we have a space here for adjusting your stuff. If you have elements selected, you'll be able to get options to adjust and edit your photos or edit your elements. Next is the timeline. You can call this the timeline. CapCut calls it the track editing area. Okay, so you can add tracks, you can add and change tracks or delete tracks from right here. You can simply delete an image or a video to get started editing. Next is CapCut is showing us you can customize the workspace however you want. For example, you can increase the space right here. You can squeeze this timeline or the track editing area to get more space for the preview area, and the same with the side panel or the adjustment area. You can do that as well. Okay, so let's drag something here. Let's click on upload, and maybe let's bring in a quick video. I must warn you, this is I think a long video, about 10 minutes or so, very long. Okay, but as it uploads, let's look at some other things here that you can do within CapCut. So you have access to stock videos. If you know stock videos, these are free videos, completely free videos that you can use for your YouTube content, for your documentaries, for your graphics, for your promos, for whatever you want to create. So you notice we have free content right here. To start with, let's simply click on this plus icon to add it to the editing area. Right away you'll notice that we now have some options for adjusting the video. For example, the speed and the animation. So from the speed, you can reduce or increase the speed of this clip, and when you do that, you notice at the bottom right here it's adjusting accordingly, or it's reflecting to the adjustments. Okay, so that's a quick overview of the stock. What else can you do with the stock videos? You can choose to make any of these your favorites. We have categories in the stock videos. We have categories like the animations, like the cutout text. We have categories like time-lapse videos, food videos. So I think this is a cool thing that they have that's different from Canva. I think Canva doesn't have these options right here. I think this one is a cool feature which they have for recommendations. Next is the audio. So we have some free audio. You don't have to maybe go to a third-party website to download audio and come back to CapCut. You can simply use the CapCut audio that's provided right here. Let's try one here. Let's say let's try this one. So as you can see, you can drag and drop this element right here in the editing area, or you can just click on this plus icon to add it. So I use the plus icon. So what I need to do now is just click on the play button, or I think the space bar would work. Just use the space bar to play through and see. Now I'm not hearing anything. Maybe my audio is off. Yeah, my audio is off. Okay, now it's on. Okay, so to drag this, this, what's the thing called? I don't remember what the thing is called, but to drag this thing to the start of the timeline, just click on it and drag it. So use spacebar to play through, and that's the audio they have given us today. Okay, thank you, CapCut. Next, let's go to text. So we can start with text with we can start with templates, or you can use already customized text or already customized templates for you. For example, we already have text right here with strokes. We have text here with glow on it, and we have text with gradient. So you simply drag and drop this to your workspace or to your editing area. So I think that's taking long to, let's use the plus. Okay, so when I use the plus, it comes. When I use drag and drop, does it work? Okay, let's first delete this. Use backspace. I think backspace would work. Right, it does. So let's use plus icon for this one, and this star puts it in under your favorites. If I click on this star and I go back to favorites, I have it now. And trending, so this one helps me when I'm doing research. I can go through all these. When I'm going to create a video, I first look through the templates and see which text I might use, and then I can click on this star to put it under my favorites, and then afterwards I just go to my favorites and I look through the ones I saved and see which one I can use. Okay, that's a quick tip right there. Okay, so we have text templates here for you right in CapCut. Now again, I'm using desktop, but you might be using your mobile phone for this. We have some cool templates to use, for example, in your YouTube thumbnails or in your videos, for in your content. Let me use the plus icon, the plus button, to add that text to my project. I'm going to also use the star button to add this text style to my favorites. Okay, so auto captions is coming up, is a feature that is coming up in CapCut. And also what you need to know is CapCut automatically saves your work. So as you might notice up there, besides the CapCut logo, is the icon for saving. Okay, so it's saved in my space. You can change this and save it somewhere else by connecting other storage locations. For example, you connect your Google Drive, or you connect your Dropbox, so you can be able to save on those. Next, let's first delete this default text, so we have this nice template. So if you want to edit this, you simply go to the adjustments panel right here, double click. Let's say the best AI tools, number one is CapCut. Cool, right? Okay, next is the stickers. Now these ones, they call them stickers, but maybe you can call them icons or whatever you might want to call them. So these ones, you can use them in your videos. These ones, they include emojis, they include some graphics elements, they include arrows, subscription buttons, maybe directions, all the graphics and elements that you might want to apply to your videos. They are right here under stickers. For example, if I choose to go to maybe food, if you're talking about food in your YouTube videos, if you have a cooking channel, you can get some of these and apply them in your in your script or in your captions. I think you can even get some logos out of these graphics. Okay, next, effects. Let's look at some of the effects that you can apply to your videos in CapCut. For me, I must admit I'm not a fan of effects. When it comes to using effects, I simply just upload my videos. But if you are a fan of effects, you can come in here and try out some of these effects, like the glitch, like this one, lightning, like doodle. We have diamond zoo. We have this one for maybe transitioning to another scene. Yep, we have vertical blur. So okay, so if you're a fan of effects, be sure to check this out and leave some comments. Let us know which ones we should be using. Okay, next is transitions. So this one is very cool if you are editing videos, if you're using multiple scenes, or if you are editing, if you're doing comparison videos, if you're doing documentaries, if you have different cameras, different shots for one video. You can come in here and look for some of the transitions that you can use in your videos. Some cool ones here, I think this one, infinite zoom 1 and infinite zoom 2, and maybe these ones, the spin, and this one is a very cool one, CW. This one is a pull out and pull in. These are common ones, the most common ones: pull in, pull out, and CW swirl. Let's see, dissolve. I think dissolve is also common one. This one is not so common, the slide, the wipe, but you can also use those in your videos. Next we have filters. Okay, so here is how I think about the filters. I think about filters as the opposite of effects, where effects add, filters subtract. That's how I think about filters. As I said, I don't use so much of effects, but this is what filters do. Sometimes you have a filter for black and white. Sometimes you also have an effect for black and white, but mostly filters reduces the black and white to the minimum. And if you apply like an effect, you don't have some good content to use as example, but for example, the male mist, this one, I don't know how to read that, but I think you might have noticed the effect, and you can reduce the intensity of the effect right here from the adjustments panel. Now I think you can see what the filters do. For effects, mostly if you added an effect, you would see a dramatic change, a big change in the contrast, in the color, the shadows, and all that. So that's filters for you. Next is the library. So we have, this library is growing, but right now we have GIFs. We have only GIFs in the library. You can search for different GIFs depending on the type of the content that you are creating. And I think that's the quick overview of the CapCut editor, CapCut video editor, the all-in-one video editor. Maybe the last thing we need to look at here is the export. But before we export, let's first change the background here. Since we are talking about AI, let's go back to stock videos and search something related to AI. Let's just put AI and see what they bring up. So we'll just use the plus button. Okay, so if you notice down here in the timeline or in the editing area, we have two videos now, and you only want one. So instead of this one, I'm just going to drag this on top of the other. Now it doesn't replace it, it simply pushes it to the end of the video. If you want to completely delete it, you simply select the video and use backspace. So that's gone, but still the background still needs some work. So I'm going to search, instead of AI, I'm going to search technology. Click on the plus button for this video. So depending on where should we call this one the cursor? This is not the cursor. What's this thing called? Okay, depending on where this thing is, this is where the video will be pasted, or this is where the next video will be added when you click on the plus button. Again, let's delete this other video. Okay, I think this one is a better background for our AI topic. So I want to extend this caption or this title to the start. So I simply use these controls right here to extend it like that and extend it to the end of this video. Okay, next is we are going to use this button right here to cut the audio. So select the audio and split by clicking on this one. So we can delete this other part by using backspace. Okay, so we have this video from here to here. So to export this, you simply go to the export button and you choose the size or the resolution of your video. But first give it a name. Let's give it a name, Best AI Tools, and choose the resolution 1080p, 2K, even up to 4K video. So next is you can leave these ones if you want, or you can just come in and say I want a high quality video. Choose your frame rate up to 60 frames per second for slow motion videos or for high quality high definition videos. And next choose the format whether to download an MP4 or MOV. MOV is a QuickTime movie. Okay, so it's time to export. But still, before you export, one last thing. I think I need to add small text here. What text is that? Let's try this text right here. This is too big and this is too customized. I wish I could find something simple. But maybe this one. Let's use this one. Go to the editing area and move it into space. Now remember, some of these elements come in with their animation. So when you got the start and you don't see it, you might want to scroll through the video a bit. So to change the text, I'm going to first of all exit from the export. First of all, close the export pop-up and go to and select the text and go to the adjustments panel to change the text. So I think I only want one text. I don't know if I can just delete this other text and use one line. Okay, so that's it. That's what I want. So now the next thing I'm thinking is to reduce the size of this text. So maybe I can use these corners, these points at the in the corners. I can use the controls in the corners, and I can also go back to the text. I think there's somewhere I can choose to align the text to the center. Well, I'm not seeing that anywhere. So maybe I'll just go with what I have for now, and also make sure this text will show throughout the whole video from the start to the end. Okay, so let's move this other text up a bit so we have some space for this website link. Alright, so now it's time to export. Click on the export button and go through the same process. Give your video a name and choose the resolution, the quality, the frame rate, the format, and click on export. Alright, so that's how you go about working with CapCut for your videos, for your content on YouTube, for your TikTok videos, YouTube videos. So I think what makes this tool a very good option for TikTokers is because it seamlessly integrates with TikTok on the ads manager, TikTok ads manager, and the regular TikTok videos. So the processing is ready. You can simply, when your video is ready, you can simply upload it to TikTok right away, or upload it to the TikTok ads manager to use it in your TikTok ads. Or you can simply download it and upload it wherever you want, maybe on your Instagram Reels, Facebook Reels, YouTube Shorts, whatever works for you. As it downloads, we are going to go back to the home page by clicking on the go back to home page button. appear the CapCut logo, and click on exit. I think some of the changes we made have not been saved, but I'll just click on exit anyway. Okay, so some cool stuff here. If you are a new user, you'll get some from the task center here. You'll get some more storage space. For example, by exporting a video. Since I've already exported a video, I can simply click on the save to get my reward. And if you want to get more space, you can invite other users to get up to 2 GB personal storage. That's for new users. Another cool stuff here is if you want to turn your workspace into dark mode, you simply go to the theme right here and go to dark mode. Anyway, so I think that's it for the CapCut tutorial. If you have any questions, be sure to leave them in the comments, and if you found this video helpful, be sure to hit the like button, share the video with your friends, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Hit the bell notification button, and I hope to see you in the next one. Oh, before we close the video, in the last one we looked at 10 AI tools that you can use, and CapCut was not one of them. So if you want to check out other AI tools that you can use, be sure to check out our last video for the 10 AI tools, 10 AI free tools that you can use, the 10 free AI tools that you can use for your business, for your content creation, and all that. Alright, I hope to see you in the next one.